All too often, people are working just to pay off the interest on these loans. It's no secret that these companies are structured to make consumers dependent on the services that they provide. Now, this is able to occur for a number of reasons. For instance, many of these companies target Ontarians that are living on low incomes. These are people with unstable or precarious employment and struggle to afford even the most basic services. In an article this past March, the Windsor Star outlined the scenario of a family whose hydro bill is in arrears and the utility is threatening to disconnect their service. The article stated that if their hydro bill is $200, a 10-day payday loan in Ontario will cost the family $42. If they didn't pay the bill and their hydro was disconnected, it would cost at least $95 just to have their services reconnected. It's these situations that make people resort to using payday loan services, and I think it's important to be mindful of the structural issues that drive people to do this. One of the first lessons we can take from this scenario is that Ontarians are paying too much for even the most basic services like hydro. Last month, it was announced that hydro was going up once again, this time because of mild winter temperatures, meaning Ontarians used less energy than anticipated. Speaker, constituents in my riding saw right through the government's flawed logic and misplaced priorities. Using less energy should result in savings, but amazingly, the cost of hydro went up again on Monday, the third price increase since November. To say that my constituents and the vast majority of Ontarians are disappointed and angry would be an understatement. This will be the 8th year in a row that electricity rates are at least 9% higher than they were the previous year. A senior in my riding called my office and asked why he is being penalized for trying to conserve energy. Speaker, this gentleman was staying up past midnight just to do his laundry and spend many nights sitting in the dark just to find relief on his hydro bills. Government policies that lock us into paying an inflated price for energy drive people to resort to using payday loan services to pay for even the most basic services. Speaker, we also need to look at wages in Ontario. Here, the issue is simple. The minimum wage in Ontario is too low, and it's time for the government to listen to New Democrats and commit to a $15 an hour minimum wage. Let's be clear. This won't abolish the use of payday loan services overnight, but it's the first step in empowering hard-working Ontarians with a wage that makes life more affordable. If we can do this, if we can empower Ontarians with the tools that will make payday loan companies less attractive, we can break the borrowing cycle that sees too many Ontario families indebted to these institutions.